Hello, hello. I don't see any viewers yet, so if you're watching the replay, I'm just hanging out until people start to join me. I'm a couple minutes early. It is about 8:58, and so I assume that people will need him. Ooh, we got a viewer. We have one viewer. Woohoo! You know, I've realized that there's a little thing at the top that tells you how many viewers there are. It's never correct. There's always more than what it says. I don't know why it does that, but there's tons more. Because when it's over, I can see how many people viewed it, and it's always a lot more. So now we've got 7 people, and today is going to be fun. I'm really excited. I'm trying something new today. Some of you were really blessed earlier because you got to see me learning how to do the new thing. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Marcia. Norma. How are you guys doing? So I played with Facebook today with a friend named Mary, and I had no makeup and hair done, and so some of you guys got to see me on Facebook Live, just kind of raw and unedited. But we were trying something out, and now that we know how to do it, we're gonna actually try it to work it in real life in just a couple of minutes here. So it is just a little bit, oh, there it goes. It's 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay, we like to be prompt and on time. Hey, Amy. Hey, Nicole. Bailey's here. I saw Bailey earlier. Bailey got to see my rough draft version of this. So here's what's going to happen. This is really exciting to me. One of my favorite things in doTERRA is to help a brand new Oil Shares VIP. So if you're kind of new and you're like, what is she talking about? An Oil Shares VIP is somebody who has a wholesale membership to doTERRA, and it's on our awesome team. And so if you're an Oil Shares VIP, you get a lot of perks. And one of the perks is that you get to be a VIP member on our VIP Facebook group. And there's a ton of support there, which you will love and adore. The other thing is that what I and most of my team members do is if you are new and you just get your oils, we like to walk you through your oils and make sure you know what to do, what not to do, how to use your oils for all the stuff that you want to use them for. Okay, let me see. I don't see the button. No, tell me it's gonna work. Alright, this may not work like I thought it would. So, okay, so let me ask you guys. Hey, Mary, since you were my test dummy, not that you're a dummy, but since you were testing this out with me earlier, do you see the button on your screen where you can go live with me? Because my guest isn't seeing it, and I don't see it on her screenshot either. And if you're watching Paula, you have to do it on a cell phone or a mobile device. It can't be a computer, which we didn't talk about earlier, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. So message me if you don't have a mobile device, because you can't do it on a computer, which we didn't talk about. Okay, sorry, so many things to get sidetracked with here. How am I feeling? I feel pretty good as long as I'm not walking around on my broken foot. That doesn't feel so great. And I think a lot of times I feel pretty good. I'm still struggling. I have a brain injury from my car accident, and I saw a neurologist for a follow-up visit, I don't know, probably about a week ago, and he said that it is possible that I'm having mini seizures because I am having like lapses where I drop things and things like that, and I forget what I was talking about, and definitely struggling with memory issues. I had a scary incident a couple weeks ago where I completely forgot who my husband was altogether, and we've been together since 1995, so that's a while. And 22 years, and I've totally forgot who he was. So that's scary. But I'm seeing progress, and I can feel all of your prayers and support, and I definitely can see that I'm better off than I was like a month or 2 ago. So it's my 3-month anniversary of my accident coming up, and I'm hoping to get back to normal soon. Alright, so I don't know if I'm looking for my person, Paula. I don't see your comments on here. Paula, if you're on here, can you comment and let me know if you have a mobile device, like a computer, like not a computer, like a cell phone or a tablet, and that will help answer my question. No button on my phone either. Oh, I'm so sad. Tears. Okay, that's all right. We'll still work it out. We're gonna, I am live. Yes, I am live. I need an assistant for this. I can't type and talk at the same time. Refresh, people, refresh. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I love it when you do live stuff. You always have to be prepared to like do stuff on the fly that didn't go as planned, and so I'm gonna need your help tonight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the top 10 basic oils that every home needs. And I need your help telling me some ways that you use them. So you're going to type in the comments how you use the oils. And if you have a question about something like, how do I use the oils for this? I want to teach you how you can figure out for yourself how to use your oils. Okay? And that's because my person's not able to get on for some reason, and we'll figure that out. But for now, we're just going to go off of your comments. Okay, so before I dive into that, let me just say, hey, Leanne, let me just say that, what was I going to say? This is one of those moments where I have my small seizure. I totally forgot what, oh no, I know. So if you are a first-time guest, like you have never been on one of our Facebook Lives ever before, and also you are not a wholesale member of doTERRA, okay, then I would love it if you would comment below and say, I am a guest and I was invited by, and tag the person who invited you, okay? Now, if nobody invited you and you just saw an advertisement on Facebook, or you just like our page, then just say, I'm a guest of the page, or I'm your guest, Deanna, because you're my guest. So sometimes I pay to advertise this class, and so you might have seen it pop up on the side of your Facebook, or you saw like another friend log on, or you might just like our page. So if you're not a wholesale doTERRA member and you've never been to one of our Facebook Lives, hey Pamela, hey Marie, then please pop on here and say, I'm a guest and I was invited by. Boom. And if it's not anybody specific, just say I'm a guest of the page. Okay? That'll make my life easier. And what it will do for you is I'm going to enter you into a fun drawing. I have no idea what I'm going to give you. I sometimes just get really excited and give you something really cool that I see. So I will announce it on the page who won and what you won, so it'll be more fun. But you will win a prize. I'll put you in a drawing for a prize if you're a first-time guest. Okay? Cool beans. I saw your comment, Mary. I really did. You guys are just like awesomely commenting tons, and so I saw it. Okay, so we'll get there. All right. So the top 10 oils that every home needs. Like I'm gonna try to do them from memory. Okay. Lemon, lavender, peppermint, melaleuca or tea tree oil, oregano, frankincense. Those are your 6 single oils. Then you got 4 awesome doTERRA blends: Deep Blue, On Guard, Breathe, and Digest Zen. Ooh, I remembered them all. Okay, no seizures. So those 10 oils we feel like are very versatile, and you can get a ton of benefits from those oils. Okay, so before I dive into those, I'm gonna grab this oil called Serenity. It's a calming and restful blend, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on because frankly I'm a little stressed about this not going the way I planned. That's okay. That's why we have this oil, and it helps me to calm down. So I'm going to use that. And since it's almost bedtime, I'm going to do one of my daily oils, which is Balance. And it's a grounding blend, so it helps you react well to stressful situations, like this one. Okay? And I like to put that on my wrists and rub my wrists together. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. That's another good way to roll with it. But those are 2 oils that I like to use every single day. And I'm going to use this other awesome oil called Citrus Bliss. It is a blend of a ton of citrus oils. If you don't know anything about citrus oils, they are like happy, I call them happy oils, because when you smell them, honestly, like it's just seconds until it gets in your brain and starts influencing your emotions. So if you are sad, if you're mad, if you're aggravated, stressed, like you're driving down the road and you're seriously picturing yourself getting out and slapping one of the drivers that's currently on the road with you, like that might be a good time to bring out Citrus Bliss. In fact, we're pulling an RV across the country right now, and people, bless their hearts, don't seem to realize how much weight is behind you when you're pulling an RV and how much extra time it takes to stop. They apparently did not pass, physics class in high school. And so they will just like suddenly randomly pull out in front of you and slam the brakes on because I guess they don't like their face and they want it to be embedded in their windshield. So, my poor husband was trying to deal with that on the way here in the rain, on mountainous roads. And, I got out Serenity and I got out Balance, and I slathered them all over his neck while he was driving, okay? And then I used Citrus Bliss because that's what keeps me calm and happy, so that I'm not sitting there going while he's driving. 3 months ago I was in a head-on collision, so I don't enjoy being on the road as it is. And then when people are driving like, not very smart individuals, it stresses me out a little. So this is a really good one. And how I like to use this one, okay, it's a citrus oil, so you got to be careful where you put it so you don't get sunburned. So if I was to put it like on my face and then go out in the sun, I might get sunburned. So here's what I do. Here's my trick. So I put it in my palm like this. Then I rub my hands together, and then I put it in my hair and all over my shirt. Okay, so it's not on my skin. The reason I put it in my hair is hair absorbs essential oil. It like holds on to it better. And then I stick it on my shirt so it doesn't get on my neck or chest or anywhere that might be in the sun a lot. Okay, so I did all that for a couple reasons. One, because I needed to calm down, but also because I want to tell you how you can get all 3 of those oils free. All 3 of those oils. It's like about $80 something retail in oils. So make sure you stick around to the end, because at the end, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why you need these 10 oils. I'm going to show you how to find out what oils to use for your different health concerns and goals. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you how to get your hands on these top 10 oils, plus how to get those free. So stick around to the end, okay? And I see that people are commenting and they're saying they're a guest invited by Meg Tisdale. So Patricia's in the drawing. Let's see if anybody else is in the drawing. Sharon loves me. I love Sharon too. Sharon's awesome. I'm being asked and don't know how to answer. I promise I will answer your question. Seeing if somebody else is a guest. I thought I saw somebody else saying they were a guest. Okay, if you're a guest, make sure, that means that this is your first Facebook Live. You don't have a wholesale membership. Somebody just commented, I am new. So make sure you tell us who invited you, Diana, so that you can get in the drawing. And poor Paula is, bless her heart, she's trying to find the button, and I don't think there is a button. So for some reason it's not working on our page, and I don't know why. I will figure that out. You might have to be a admin on my page to go live, which I didn't think about. So we will fix that for next week. I'm so sorry. Bless me. I didn't think of that. You know what? I wonder if I can do it while I'm talking. How amazing would that be if I was that cool? Let me try it. Let me try it, Paula. We might be able to save the day. Hold on, everybody. Okay, so first let's talk about one of the top 10 oils while I'm doing this. See if I can multitask. So my favorite top 10 oil, because I have used it every single day of my life for the past, it'll be 6 years on October 13th. That's my doTERRaversary. I can't find it. I know it's got to be yellow. Lemon is one of the top 10 oils. If you have an oil reference book, so I love oil reference books because they're like dummy proof. You know, if you have an oil reference book in your home, then you can look up your oils to see what they do, and you can look up what your body's doing to see what oil to put on it. And so whenever you get a starter kit with me personally, I give you one of these books, and so do a lot of the people that are on the Oil Shares team. So if you get started, this could be a gift that they give you, because I want you to know how to use your oils. So if you look up lemon in here, I'm going to read some of the uses of lemon. Okay, check it out. Anxious feelings, bites and stings, maintaining a healthy blood pressure, supporting the brain, cold sores, colds, concentration, constipation, can't say that one, sluggish digestion, disinfectant, dry throat, exhaustion, energizing, fever, cooties, we're going to call it cooties. Yes, cooties is in here. I'm paraphrasing that one. Furniture polish, greasy hair, grief and sorrow, gum and grease removal, hangovers. Yep, that's a real thing. Heartburn, kidney support, lymphatic cleansing, more cooties, overeating, pancreas support, energy, postpartum sad feelings, purification, relaxation, stress, throat cooties, tonsil cooties, uplifting, varicose veins, and water purification. Boom. Look, check all the reasons why you want lemon in your life. So here's how I get my lemon every day is I got myself a glass water bottle, and I am putting 1 drop for every 8 ounces of water in my water all day long. So that's not something you do once a day. It's something you're doing all day long. And you get all those benefits when you do your lemon. Very cleansing, very energizing and uplifting to your brain. It keeps you from, remember how we said overeating? So it encourages you to eat proper amounts and eat healthier foods. And so it's just a really, really good health habit. I really struggled with my kidneys and my pancreas a lot before I started doing this, and my digestion and my blood pressure. Those were some areas that were like, I really want to work on these areas and be at my optimal wellness. And I can say that lemon has really helped me with that. So that's something that you want to do every single day. And notice how I didn't talk and work at the same time like I thought I could. I can't do that very well, but I'm going to try. Somebody asked a question, What can I use for moles? I'm assuming they don't mean like the animal. I'm assuming they mean like these things right here, okay? So if you have a mole that's supposed to be there, that's not bad for you, then it's fine, right? But if you have something that might be worrisome, then a good oil would be to take DDR Prime by mouth, because what that does is that helps healthy cells. Okay, how do I say this nicely so that everyone loves me at the end of the day? DDR Prime makes sure that your body keeps reproducing the good cells. What happened to my light? My light is burning out. Okay. Did it get really dark in here all of a sudden? My light's burning out. So I would take DDR Prime. It comes in an oil, which I don't see. Oh, here we go. It comes in an oil like this, and it also comes in a soft gel. Okay. But if you just have the top 10 oils, then frankincense would be a really good one to use. And I like to use that by mouth every single day to keep my cells healthy and my skin healthy and my brain. So I take it under my tongue. Like that. Okay? It tastes like a tree. So if you don't fancy the taste of like licking a tree bark, it's not going to taste delicious, but it's an acquired taste and you will get used to it. Guest of Paula, thank you. I'm going to see if I can get Paula's sweet, sweet face on here, because I don't know how to do this on my... I don't know how to do this on here. On my tablet. How do I do it? I don't know. If I yell really loud for my husband, I'm not a lunatic, but he has earphones on right now. So let me see if I can grab him. Hey, John? Yeah. I need your help, please. We all need your help. We're desperate. He's like my techie guy, and I have no clue how to fix it. Okay. So now people are laughing at me. That's good news. Okay, so we talked about lemon. We talked about frankincense. Frankincense is a super oil, so everybody needs to use it every day.
I don't have headphones on.
Speaking of a super oil, Superman just walked in, and he's going to fix our problem. He's going to fix it. He's going to fix it. I need you to go... Oh, you're not friends with her. Well, can you figure out how to do it on here? I need you to make Paula, G-A-U-S-E is her last name. I need you to make her like an editor or an admin. She can't go live with me until she's an admin on the page. And I can't do it from my tablet because I don't know how to use it. I only know how to use my phone, okay? It doesn't have the little dot thingy that my phone has at the top.
Yes, it does. It's right there.
Well, bless me, I didn't see it. So you just fix it. I don't care why. Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Jaya is saying, most are Melissa because they are so pure and tested for therapeutic...
Right here, the dot here?
Yes.
And then what am I supposed to do?
And edit the settings on the page.
Oh.
Good Lord.
Page rolls.
Okay. I gotta go back to all of these. Oh, I see the question. All of these oils are edible? Okay, so that's a great question. So if you want to know if an oil is edible, then you look at the bottle. And if it has a supplement fact sheet on it, that means it's a supplement that you can take by mouth, okay? Also on here in very small letters, so if you have, if you're under 40, you'll be able to read the writing on the bottle, and, which I'm not, but it says, for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of liquid. So that's another way that you know. So if it sounds like something that you would eat normally, then it should be safe to eat in an oil form, okay? So like we eat lemons around here. Frankincense is not something, I don't sit down and eat like a nice bowl of frankincense, but I was watching a video about the families over in Somalia. Come closer because I have old lady vision. This one. Paula, how on earth do you say your last name? I'm probably saying it, butchering it wrong. Butchering it, not butchering it wrong, just butchering it. And we're fixing it. We'll get you on here. So the people that were an editor.
She already has.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's
just do her as an admin.
Okay.
She was an editor.
All right. So I think Paula, if you refresh your page, Paula, you should see, hopefully, you should see that button pop up that looks like a video camera. And that means that, hallelujah, that we fixed it. Okay. So just refresh your page and we will get you on here. People, you are so nice and kind to me. This is my first time using this feature. I need to take some Intune because I am losing what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
What was I talking about before that?
Distracted. I don't know.
I was talking about something. Frankincense. So the families that are like doing the frankincense, he had his little like 3-year-old son with him, and he was sitting there like eating the frankincense. just like gnawing on the tree bark. So it is edible. Peppermint's definitely edible. So yeah, you would think that that oil should be edible. So like Jaya was saying, the reason why other companies don't have you consuming their oil when it's a consumable food is because doTERRA's quality is so far surpassing other oils. And if it is a single oil, like lemon, lavender, peppermint, one of those 6 singles, then on the bottom of the bottle, there is a number you can type into our website, sourcetoyou.com, and you can actually check to make sure that this has not been adulterated. There's no contaminants in here, so you know it is safe. And as far as I know, we're the only company who publicly makes all of their testing totally public and totally accessible to the public, okay? So good questions, you guys. Okay, so lemon, we talked about lemon. We talked about, I want to see if Paula is able to get on here, because I don't have my tablet anymore to see if you're messaging me, Paula. But if you see that button, can you like let me know? Or just go ahead and send me a request and let me know that you want to get on, and I will figure it out. Figure it out. I gotta find your message to me. Alright, okay, I'm on. I just can't find the button. Button, who's got the button? Okay, hopefully you'll see it soon. Your family members are all on here. Oh, she's like, it's okay, I'm still here. Alright, so Paula, if you see the button pop up, you should, if you like, scroll down real quick and refresh your page. Oh, I've refreshed a good few times now. Oh no, just try it again because he just now added you as an editor to the page. No little button. But now you're commenting as me, so that's good news. Okay.
Is she
Alright, so I guess it doesn't work, but that's okay. You're still here, and that's all. It's all good. I will figure it out for you by next week. I promise you. All right. So one of the things that Paula is new to our team, and this is a really cool example of what I was talking about before about how if you're a VIP, you get to be on our VIP group, and you have like thousands of people that have been using the oils for 6 years or less, and that you can ask them your questions. So you have your really awesome science-y type book. But sometimes you want to hear what like a real live person, a real live mom is using and what's actually working for her. This light's completely useless. It is burnt out. My beauty light just burned out. So this is like what it actually look like in real life. And so if you cannot,
refresh again.
Yeah, John said to refresh your screen again, Paula. Like just take your finger and whoosh, down your screen, because he thinks that he has now fixed it. We're gonna see. Man, you keep interrupting me, and I have no clue what I was talking about.
You wanted it.
I know, but I have no clue.
You said this light is no good, throw it out.
Before that, I said something really important. Really important. Oh, so Paula has been using oils for like 4 years. Thanks, Jaya. She's been using the oils for like 4 years, but she just now became a VIP member, a wholesale member. So now she gets like total access to all of the awesome member benefits, and she gets to be part of our team, so she gets to like hang out with us on our VIP page and ask questions, and it's really valuable tool, because when your kid is like, when your little baby is like, oh, you fixed it. Oh, I need to be recharged. Okay, turn it, put it that way, more. Nope. Don't I look more lovely now? There we go. My light was burnt out. I need a whole crew just to make me.
Just need to
I need a whole crew.
Oil event and be done.
We're not learning about oils. We're just learning about
just hang up.
All kinds of stuff. Thank you, Avis. Okay, so can I get info? Yes, hopefully you can get info. That's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to accomplish. So Paula, if you can tell me on here how old your baby is. I can't remember. I know you have a young baby, and she was saying that Paula was telling me earlier that her baby sometimes struggles with coughs and colds and sniffles and things like that, and she wants to know what she can use for that. Okay, so that would be a perfect time to go on the VIP group and ask people, hey, what can you use? 4 months. Okay, so that's little, and people can be thinking like, oh my gosh, this is my little baby, and I don't know if it's safe or what, can I really use this oil on a baby? And so let me just tell you something that may shock you. Babies are small humans. They still have human DNA. They have all the same stuff inside them that like a full-grown human does. The difference is they're smaller, so all you do is you use less oil, okay? So if I were struggling with the sniffles or something like that, or a cough, one of the top 10 oils that I would be using would be Breathe. And Breathe can be a little bit warm to the skin. And so I probably wouldn't use a full drop on a baby, because that's how much I would use on me, is I would take a full drop or two and put it on me. Now, I have sensitive skin. I'm a redhead. I have fair skin and freckles and all that. So I will not be rubbing this on my chest, and I wouldn't do that to a baby. I would put it on their foot. And how much I would use is I would tilt the bottle onto my fingertip like that, and then just rub their little foot. And then, you know how babies can like wrap their feet around their whole body and get their feet in really weird places? I would put socks on. That does two things. It keeps the oil from like transferring onto a sensitive part of their body, but it also like keeps the oil from evaporating. And so they get more benefits from the oil. And so Breathe would be a really good one to open up their airways. Another thing is you want to fight the cootie. So something's causing them to have this sniffliness, and I don't know if that's a real word, and to have this cough that they're having. And so a really great top 10 oil that you can use to help them fight that would be On Guard. Again, this is a little bit warm of an oil, so you want to be careful putting it on sensitive places, but the feet is always good. Just take a little bit, rub it on that little foot. If you've got a bigger kid, do a full drop. If you've got a really big kid, do 2 drops, okay? And you want to put the oils on when something's actively going on in your body and you want to fight. You want to use the oils every 3 or 4 hours. Now, you can also use On Guard every day. So, I mean, kids are like a cornucopia of cooties. Like, they carry stuff and pass it to each other like little petri dishes. And so you can use this every day as part of your daily regimen. You don't have to wait until something's wrong to use oils. Okay, this is really, really good for your immune system to keep it in a good position to fight off cooties. This is also high in antioxidants, so it just prepares your body to be on guard, okay, all the time to deal with any kind of cooties that you can get by touching other people, touching doorknobs, tables, and so this is a really good one every day. Now, if you're a mom, what you want to know is that doTERRA has a lot of our top 10 oils. We have this really cool kit called Family Wellness, and it has a lot of the oils, the same top 10 oils I'm talking about, but it has them in a touch version, which means it's in a roller, number one, so you can stop, drop, and roll. And if you have a kid, especially if you have a toddler, moms, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got time for, like, mixing a concoction for your kid. You're just like, he's running past. And so you got to hit him while you can. So you can, like, just whip this off and psh. And you don't have to worry about where you get it, as long as you don't put it in their eyeball or ear or nostrils. Just swipe it on, and it's going to get in their bloodstream and do its job. And it's already diluted with coconut oil, so it's totally safe to be used on little babies. You know, or people with sensitive skin. So when I have Breathe Touch, I can go ahead and put it right on my chest, and I don't have to worry about it being uncomfortable because it's already pre-diluted for me. And I love that so much, especially if you have oregano. Oregano is for like the super cooties, like the really big super cooties. And oregano is super, super hot. So I don't care what age and what kind of skin you have, don't put oregano on unless you use the fractionated coconut oil. So you can either take a little bit of our liquid coconut oil, put it in your hand, and add a drop of oregano, and then rub it on. Or if you've got the oregano touch, then you can put that on. And I still think that putting it on the bottom of the feet is a really good thing for oregano. And if you're really, really fighting something, maybe even 4 times a day, you can do that. Another thing you can do for an adult or an older child is you can get veggie caps. And you can get one out. Everybody's like, what's a veggie cap? It's just a vegetable capsule. It's empty. And you can get one of your oils that you want to take. And usually you do this for ones that taste really bad. Like somebody's asking about frankincense. It won't get in your system as fast, but it'll still get in your system, okay? But what you do is you just take the capsule and you take the oil and you just hold it above the capsule and drip a couple drops in there, okay? Then you want to take it with some food on your stomach, okay? You don't want to take oils on an empty stomach and then be burping it up for the rest of your life. Put the lid back on your little capsule and make sure you got some oil or some food in your tummy and swallow with plenty of water and you're good to go, okay? So, Paula, I'm guessing you never did find the button, even though you refreshed. That's so sad. Paula told me that some of her successes that she's had with her oils were that she's had some pain with her like sciatic nerve pain. And so I went ahead and looked up in the book. I looked that up, and if you have this book, it's on page 328, and it tells you on here, it's really neat because, let me see if I can actually show you what I'm looking at. Right here. Okay, you see how the oils are listed in different colors? So the red oils are like the best ones for that. Then there's orange, which is second best, and then there's some green ones. Okay, so no button to be found. That's okay. I'm glad we talked before, so I can like relay these messages. And if you want to type anything out, like your questions or your testimonies, type them out on the comments, because I can read them to people too. But I promise this is coming from Paula. She said that she's actually been using Deep Blue. So Deep Blue is one of the top 10 oils, and it's really good for pain. But guess what? I'm going to tell you a secret, Paula. If you look up in the book, the first oil listed is actually peppermint. So peppermint's one of the top 10 oils. It's really good for nerves. And it's also cooling and good for itching, good for energy. But in her case, she's worried about the sciatic nerve issue. And so peppermint's a really good one to use. And Deep Blue does have peppermint in it, but you may get some even better results just trying just the peppermint. Also listed here is Roman chamomile, helichrysum, thyme. But really the top 10 oils that are listed is number 1 is peppermint, and then number 2 is Deep Blue, which she's been having success with. So that's pretty cool. She also, I can't remember exactly, if you can remind me, Paula, why I recommended that you use the Melaleuca. Was it for teething or ears or something for your little? I think it was for ear issues. So Melaleuca is a great oil for kids because it does not have to be diluted. So you can literally take it and just put it on. And the thing I used to do with my son, he's 3.5 now, but the whole time he was teething, he would get ear irritation. And I didn't want him to have like a massive issue with his ear. So every time we changed his diaper, we put a little Melaleuca on our fingertip and went behind the ear and along the jawline. And it helped with his teething, and it helped getting his ear to drain properly like it's supposed to. And you can also use lavender with that as well. That's another top 10 oil. Lavender's like good for everything. It's like your Swiss Army knife oil, and it's good for everything. I don't know where my tablet went to. I guess John has it still, so that I don't know what time it is without my tablet. What a colossal nightmare. No clue what time it is. Okay. Blessedness. Need my... Oh, we're like really late. Okay, so let me wrap this up quick. Okay, so we've talked about how lavender's really good for everything. Thank you, Mary. We talked about how everybody needs to use lemon every day. We talked about peppermint. We talked about On Guard, oregano, Melaleuca. We've really covered a lot of the top 10. So you can see how if you already know that there's things in your family, like I have a kid that tends toward ear issues. I have a kid that tends towards coughs. So you already kind of know some issues that you want to be prepared if they come up. And then you've got your emergencies, like when somebody, grabs something hot. We have this sweet lady on our team, and her little boy, I think he was like 18 months old, somehow he got a hold of one of those hot plates, and he's really smart, and he was only about 18 months old when he did this, and he plugged it into the wall and put his hand on the hot plate and really burned his hand. So thank goodness they had oils, and his mom was smart and prepared and knew how to use the oils. And Melaleuca helps to lower the temperature of your skin when it gets burned, and there's studies on that you can read up on PubMed. And lavender's really great to help restore tissue, and it's soothing. So she was doing Melaleuca and lavender, and frankincense is great for tissue. And so, I mean, what started out to be like a really tragic event actually really turned out pretty well for this kid, and he ended up not having to have any skin grafts or anything major that they thought, or have to wear that like compression sleeve for a year. He had a really, really great experience because his mom was ready for emergencies, because she already owned the oils. She did the homework to learn how to use them, and she had the support in the VIP group so she could go in there and ask, hey, what do I use? And all these other moms that have had burns, like if we've had a kid, you've had a burn or you've had a bump. Right before I got on the video, I dropped a big, I'll show you what I did. I was trying to be all cute, and I was going to try to figure out how to get this in my shot, and it's like, it's wood, and I totally dropped it right on my ankle, and it's on my broken foot too. And so, yeah, and so I used geranium and frankincense all over that bad boy. And if you're a mom, you need to know about Frank and Jerry. Frank and Jerry are like a mom's best friend, especially if you have a little boy like mine that jumps on everything, climbs on everything, has no fear. They're going to end up with bumps. And so it's things like that. You need to have the oils and be prepared. With the top 10 oils, you can be prepared for a lot of stuff. And in the beginning, I showed you those 3 oils. If you're a mom, or pretty much if you're a human, but especially if you're a mom, you need to have those 3 oils because you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be grumpy on some days. And I do not know how people can mom without essential oils. I really don't. So those 3 oils, Balance, Serenity, and Citrus Bliss, they're like lifesavers for anybody, but especially for busy moms dealing with like work and life and home and kids and trying to keep it all together and not go completely cray-cray. It's really, really helpful to have those mood oils. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands. Thank you, Mary, for clarifying Frank and Jerry. People are like, what is she talking about? Sorry for my little shorthand there. But how you get your hands on these oils is, number 1, you talk to the person that invited you to this video. If it was me and my page, just send me a message and I'll hook you up. I know some of you were invited by Paula. Bless her heart. She worked so hard to try to get ready to be on here on video and it didn't work out. So we'll get her on video, I promise you, later on. But she's got lots of guests on here. So if whoever invited you, go talk to them and ask them how to get the top 10 oils in your home. Okay. I know some of you guys asked questions. I'll try to get back to those. I know somebody asked about, anxious feelings, and I feel like we kind of covered that in the beginning with Serenity and Balance. But I will go back and read through here and look at your questions. We just had a lot of distractions tonight and I don't want to go too late. But I want to tell you how you can get these top 10 oils in your home plus the 3 free, okay? So go to the person that invited you to watch the video, ask them, how do I get started with the top 10 oils? What they're going to tell you is get a starter kit. We have multiple starter kits. We have one called Home Essentials and one called Family Essentials. Not Family Essentials, Family Wellness. Family Wellness and Home Essentials. Both of those are going to include our top 10 oils, and they're both going to give you those 3 free mood oils that I talked about in the beginning. And so if you choose the starter kit, you get a free wholesale membership to doTERRA. If somebody invited you from our team, from Oil Shares team, you get to be an Oil Shares VIP. So you get added to our VIP group. Most likely you're going to get something like a free reference book from your enroller. You're going to get the opportunity to participate in doTERRA's rewards program. Our rewards program is wonderful. It allows you to get beyond the 25% off of retail that you automatically get as a wholesale member and actually get up to 55% off of retail. So it is a fantastic program, and that's only for wholesale members. So when you get your starter kit, your wholesale membership's free and included. Though if you choose the Home Essentials or the Family Wellness Kit, that's the one with all the rollers in it, okay? Especially if you have little kids, that's a good one. And those 2 kits will allow you to get those 3 oils for free with your kit, on top of your free membership, on top of your free book, and all the other perks that come with it. So I'm going to post in a little bit, I'm going to post a little bit more information about how to get started with me if you're my guest. But if somebody else invited you to the video, then contact them and ask them for the details, because that's the best person to help you get started. They cared enough about you to invite you to watch this video. So check in with them to get more information. And I promise I will go back through here and read your comments. I know a lot of you asked questions, and I will go back through here. And if you're an Oil Shares VIP member, you can always ask in the group, and there's always going to be somebody there that will be able to answer your questions from experience. Okay, so we will be back here on Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Let me tell you a little secret though. If you're serious about joining the Oil Shares team, then we have a secret meeting that happens on Mondays. You have to know the secret handshake to get in, okay? It's on the phone. You just call in and you listen to just Oil Shares people from all over the country sharing their tips on how they use these top 10 oils. And it's a members only call, but if you contact the person that invited you to the video, they will give you the secret handshake so you can get into the call tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and you can listen in and see all the support and education that you'll be getting as an Oil Shares VIP member. It's really cool. We don't sell oils. We support people and we build communities. And so when you buy an oil off a shelf, not only are you not getting anywhere near the quality of doTERRA's oils, but they don't come with people. And the people are just as valuable as the oils. Our people are here to help and support you on your journey, make sure you know how to use your oils. And so make sure that you talk to the person that is going to be supporting you and help them, and they will help you to get started, and they'll make sure you get plugged into this awesome nationwide and actually worldwide community of people that will help you learn how to make this part of your daily health habits. All right, I hope you learned something in the midst of all the chaos going on. And we'll be back here again, like I said, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And hopefully by then we will have figured out how to bring on a live guest, which I was hoping we could do tonight. But thank you for being here. And make sure that you have commented if you're a guest, and tag the person that invited you so that we can enter you into the drawing, which I will do here shortly. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great night. Shine on.